On Wednesday of the 25th of June 2025, Kenya witnessed scenes of profound pain and violence in the name of the right to peaceful assembly. True peaceful protests, free of expression and picketing, are enshrined in our Constitution and specifically in Article 37. As the Cabinet Secretary responsible for your security, I address the nation today with heavy heart. Let me right from the outset express my deepest sympathy to every Kenyan who endured suffering during yesterday's protest. To the families of those who suffered harm, both members of public and security personnel who bore the brunt of violence, and those whose livelihoods were shattered, your needless pain is our collective sorrow. The suffering inflicted upon you remains a stain on our national conscience. What unfolded yesterday was not a protest. It was terrorism disguised as dissent. There was no peaceful demonstration. It was riots, chaos, and anarchy. Let me therefore state unequivocally that we condemn the criminal anarchists who, in the name of peaceful demonstrations, unleashed a wave of violence, looting, sexual assault, and destruction upon our people. More than 10 Kenyans were killed. Investigations are ongoing on the numbers and the circumstance that this happened. Over 400 were injured. Close to 300 are police officers. Some left with injuries they will carry for the rest of their lives. Key government installations and offices were targeted. At least 9 police stations were attacked, 5 of which were torched, including Dagoretti, Molo, and Olkalau, to name a few. 88 police vehicles were destroyed. A total of 27 national and county government vehicles were destroyed, and 65 civilian vehicles parked in various police stations, including a school bus, were burnt. The criminals were aiming at the officers on duty. They were after guns in the armories and the police uniforms. 5 firearms were stolen in Dagoretti Police Post, Kiambu County, while 4 were burnt at Kashui Police Post by the very criminals who hid behind the pretense of a peaceful protest. Government offices, including courts, national government and county government offices, were looted and burnt. Businesses worth billions of shillings were massively looted. The criminals targeted kiosks, supermarkets, electronic shops, hotels, and restaurants, among others. I have just come this morning from inspecting some of the looted businesses in the bus station, OTC, Nyamakima, and it is very painful. I met young hustlers, older hustlers, women, young men, youth, and different cadre of business people who were actually shedding tears as they explained to us the suffering they have gone through, with entire businesses being wiped, and most of these businessmen and businesswomen and youth, young business persons, were actually borrowed money from banks, and some of them from Shylocks, to just carry out their businesses. And now everything is looted and destroyed, and they have to start afresh.